It's the man YSN, and you're listening to YSN Radio. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know what time it is, man. You're rocking with the man YSN. You're tuning into the episode of YSN Radio, coolest podcast in the South. We live in South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. A little bit different scene than what you've been seeing with me all weekend because I'm indoors. Indoors in Presby because we got a very special VIP guest with us all the way from Virginia. She just shut the stage down last night at Revolt House. Got her one and only Miss G Litt with this. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Can't complain. Can't complain. First off, love the fit.
Appreciate you.
Got it on. Definitely got it
Appreciate
on.
you.
Last night, Revolt House. Max B.
Yeah, Max B. Max B. Cool as a bitch. Can I cuss up here? Okay. It was crazy. It was a packed house. I went up there. The crowd was receptive. Handed out some flowers. Everybody was dancing and vibing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So this is your first year South by, or?
Yeah, my first time ever.
I got you.
Yeah.
So how you loving the experience so far?
It's dope. I'm used to like moving fast paced anyways because my schedule is super tight with working at a studio and trying to perform and doing all that stuff at the same time. So I'm loving it, to be honest. I'm dragging my friends around, but right. They're keeping up though.
Oh yeah, for sure. I always tell people, especially artists, if you're serious about your craft, you got to come to South by.
Yeah,
yeah. I feel like everybody somebody has come through this festival.
That's what I'm trying to tell people. Yeah.
So I'm glad that you're able to stamp your mark.
That's yes. I'm
especially
first time getting on Revolt House and
official artist.
Yeah.
Definitely doing it the right way. So let's take it all the way back to the beginning. From Virginia, correct? Mm-hmm. What part exactly?
Virginia Beach, 757.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's where the Clips in.
Yeah, Pharrell, Timberland. Yep.
Gotcha. A lot of history in that city. So what was it like coming up out there?
Man, I really grew up in the church and stuff, so I wasn't really hip to the culture until I started getting older. But the beach is right there, so the cliche. Yeah, that's really it. Just super vibes out there. It's quiet in Virginia Beach until the summer comes, but. Yeah.
I feel that. So how'd you end up getting into music?
I was a musician, so I started playing violin in like 5th grade. So I did orchestra, band, chorus all through school. I played in a church band with my cousins, and then I kind of just shifted because I could always sing a little bit, but I always had stage fright. But my senior year of high school, I did chorus, and then I did my first talent show, and then just started trying to make original music, and then just kept going from there.
So that talent show must have been a doozy.
It was actually, well, I forgot the words on stage, but it was cool. It was cool, yeah. Yeah, that was the first time. I never sang in front of people, and I did it, and it was like, you know what?
It's not that bad.
No, it's not. It's not.
Not that bad.
They can't do it, or they'd be up there.
Some people are just meant to be special.
Yeah.
So what was the moment where you decided to actually lock in and take it seriously?
I think I did my first show in like, I believe it was December of 2017. I did my first show ever, and I sold like 30 tickets. And I was like, this shit is easy, that portion of it. So I was like, man, I could keep doing this. Getting on stage was fun. People singing your original music is like the greatest feeling in the world. People, connecting with your music is just a great feeling. So that's kind of when I was like, you know what, I could do this. I was working at the time still, but I had like a MacBook and GarageBand and a dream. You know what I'm saying? So
right, absolutely not. That's the thing I feel like today, especially with technology being as advanced as
right.
It's a blessing that it's so, like you said, you had a MacBook and a dream.
Yeah.
MacBook and a dream.
Shout out to my cousin. I stole it from him.
I got you. So, we're talking about your performances. So, like you said, first time performing was at the talent show.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're doing major festivals, Broccoli Fest, Mighty Dream Forum, a whole bunch of others. So, talk about those experiences.
Man, I think my first big performance was Broccoli Fest. I mean, it's like 20,000 people in the crowd. Yeah. I ran out there. I really don't remember much because it was just so like exhilarating. It was just so like in the moment. So I ran out there, did solo, I performed solo, and I was just like, I ran off the stage. I was like, love you, DC. You know what I'm saying? That was dope. I definitely learned a lot about behind the scenes and making sure, you got everything in line. But yeah, it was dope. It was like foreshadowing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So what year did you do it?
I believe it was 2022.
Okay.
Or 2023, one of those two.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So what's been like your favorite city that you've been, or favorite show that you've been able to be a part of?
Man, Revolt House was okay. Shows that my fans weren't there, or only a few. The Revolt House last night was dope.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The Mighty Dream Forum was dope. It was very intimate. Pusha T was there with his wife.
Oh yeah.
I had supporters in the crowd, but that was dope too.
Absolutely. Speaking of Pusha T, he actually gave you a co-song.
He did.
How did that feel? Man,
I think it just kind of, to have somebody from Virginia co-sign you that's made it big and still doing it, like just won a Grammy, saying that they like your art and they fuck with you. I mean, that just pushes you to keep going. Like they see you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So were you able to meet him personally?
Yeah. I have his number and stuff. We text every now and then. I met him in person at the Mighty Dream Forum for the first time. He's a cool dude. Just chill,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Maybe some collab.
You know what? I did. Look, listen. Push. I sent you that feature. He didn't respond.
I'm gonna push you tripping.
You know what I'm saying? I think he eventually will happen because he did a song with Kai Infinite, who's also from Chesapeake, Virginia. Okay. He did a song with Wyson Kappa, who's from Portsmouth, Virginia. He's like the biggest artist out of 757 right now. Gotcha. So I know once I get to a certain point, he probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And what was crazy about it was I wasn't on his label at the time. He had started a label in the area, and he had a few different artists, and he put me up there. I wasn't even, what I'm saying? I wasn't even on it, and he picked me out of all people. I was like, that's,
so you take that off the line.
Which is crazy. I don't want to do too much about the situation, but I was sitting at the beach with my homeboy at the time. It was like summertime. I'm like, yo, we got to start, instead of performing for other artists and stuff like that, doing those showcases, it's like we need to get ourselves in front of the people that can make stuff happen. So literally, I think I dropped a video the next week, tagged Pusha T, Pharrell, all them people, and Push was like, yeah, that's hard.
Oh yeah, I think that's crazy you say that, because we always think like these big names.
Yeah, they can't see you.
Yeah, they'll never see you.
They watching.
Yeah, they're absolutely.
They're watching.
Just a couple weeks ago, I was talking with some people from Cali. I'm really tapped in with a lot of West Coast music.
That's dope.
Especially being from the South, people don't expect.
Right.
So I was talking to some Cali folks about, you spoke of X, Y, and Z. Started talking about Krayshawn and the White Girl Mob. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, whatever happened to Be Nasty?
That's the one that made Gucci Little. That's why. Yeah.
She has a line in there called, I'm the free Be Nasty.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm talking to them. They had no idea who I was talking to. I was like, bro, it was Krayshawn. That mean Be Nasty, the White Girl Mob.
Yeah.
I'm from Oakland. Y'all should know. So
I thought that was big because we listened to it in Virginia.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I DM'd Krayshawn just on some funny shit. I was like, I'm gonna ask Krayshawn. I did. Yo, whatever happened to Be Nasty? Thinking. Yeah. She responded in like 20 minutes.
That's crazy.
Like, hey, send me your page. So,
that's fire. Yeah. Yeah, you never know.
Right. You know what I mean? So like the people you pick for,
shoot your shot.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
On their phone on the right time, you're in the door.
Especially if you catch them in person. That's what's dope about South by Southwest. Like, well, Max B was at the Norva, where we from, Friday. But it's like, you're not going to run into those people like that unless you get out there. And
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's a whole world out there. Got to get out
Yeah.
Got to hit the road. Got to hit the road, man, for sure. So, moving in, I know you have a new song out called Sacred.
Yeah.
Actually, before you walked up, I just had that shit on
replay. That's fire. That's fire.
So talk about how they work.
So actually, it's really dope how it came. Last April, I decided to do creative sessions with me, an artist named Naive, DJ Good Vibes, who's here with me, Bilal, who produced the single, and Rio and D-Moy. We just started doing creative sessions every week. I'm like, yo, we need to focus on getting singles made that can blow. Like let's work. And that was one of the singles that came out of that 6 month. Like every week we were in there.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So Bilal produced the beat. As soon as I heard the "fuck you," I was like, I need that. So we loaded it up, and D-Moore, I Am Spin, he recorded me, and we just got it done. Yeah. It sat for a little while.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if I really like it. And then I just spiced it up a little bit. It's fire.
It's crazy how many artists just have absolute heats in their notes.
You never know.
Right. It's crazy. It's
yes.
crazy. So what's been the reception since you put that out into the world?
They want more.
Of course.
Like, they like it. They love it. I feel like people are hearing the maturity in my voice now and kind of like just getting it. They understand it. So they want more.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to give them more.
You'll give them more. Gotta give the people more.
Absolutely.
Got to. So you actually are a business owner.
I am.
Studios.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah. It's been open for 5 years.
Absolutely. So what was the inspiration behind opening your film?
So I worked in another studio and I was making them a lot of money. The equipment kept breaking down, so the sessions still wanted to make music. So I'm like, shit, I got to set up at the crib. You know, it's not the same, but if you want to get in, we can go there.
Right.
And a lot of the clients followed me because they were there for me as the engineer.
Wow.
So we were recording out my crib for a year, maybe not a year, maybe like 6 months. And once I moved out of my apartment, I was like, shit, I got to go get a suite or something. So I got a suite and I was there for about 4 years until I just recently upgraded to Norfolk in October. But yeah, that's how it came about.
That's what's up. So like, what's been some of your biggest moments having your own studio, like that, maybe like crazy moments?
My favorite. Okay, I got some crazy moments. Actually, there's a viral moment on TikTok. I'm gonna send you the link so you could just put it in there. Yeah. Y'all gonna be weak when y'all see that. I can't really say it on camera because it's inappropriate, but no, I can't repeat it. Okay. I'm gonna show you. Actually, can you pull that up for me so he can see the clip on TikTok? It should be like all the way at the bottom. It went viral. Remember that the dude was like, the clock is a predator. He gonna get. That was a crazy moment. My favorite moments was when I was having these big creative sessions. Like Weiss and Kappa would be there, YDC, Naive, Kui, me, producers. We used to be in there. So much fun.
Absolutely.
And we just made we haven't dropped the stuff, but we would make bangers and just get lit and vibe. That was beautiful moments in there.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Somebody OD'd in my studio before.
Somebody OD'd in the studio?
That is the craziest moment. Yeah.
What?
I watched it happen too, because I'm like, what's up with y'all homeboy? He's like, nah, he good. He just, he just geeking. I'm like, nah, something wrong with this dude. He started going, that's, oh my God. I'm like, bro.
So you like call 911 or do
they didn't want me to.
What?
Because they had, paraphernalia in there.
So they just go like, this nigga died.
Yeah.
So
I ended up calling them though.
Okay.
And they Narcaned him.
Oh, they Narcaned him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he's okay.
I hope so. I hope he stopped doing those drugs.
Oh yeah, I feel like that's
he was
for everybody.
Yeah, and then they wanted to keep going with the session.
Really?
That was like, okay.
Oh, is that being like? Is that showing you're a hard worker or a terrible friend?
I don't know.
Where's the line?
I don't. Yeah, it was a very thin line.
Where's the line?
It's a very thin line. You got it? Okay, show him. Watch this clip.
I've seen this actually.
You saw that?
Yeah.
That was at my studio, bro.
That's crazy.
Yes.
So I always had a question because I interned at the studio in Atlanta for Generation Now. So they have people come in all the time, and I always talk to engineers and producers. How does it feel when, from the producer standpoint or engineer standpoint, when you're working with an artist and they're flipping up some absolute bullshit?
This is gonna pay my bill tomorrow. Like literally, or this gonna pay for my drinks later.
Right.
That you just stressed me out to go get. Sometimes, unfortunately, some artists It's just $50 an hour but there's a lot of talent, and a lot of times it might not really be garbage. You have to open your ears and your mind to understand, like, okay, this might not be what I want to listen to, but somebody's going to like this. So you kind of have to put yourself in that space before you immediately say, no, this is shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Understandable. I feel like that definitely is a good way to look at it too. Because, a lot of, especially if you're hearing something for the first time, I'm thinking to myself, like, oh, hell no, do I go back and give it a second chance?
Yeah. Somebody like this for a reason. Yeah.
But there are also times where I was right.
Some shit is ass. It is ass. But I want to make sure my clients, if they watch this, there is a balance. Some people are nice. Right. I just don't listen to your kind of music, but I'm gonna make sure your shit sound good. But some niggas suck.
Yeah, absolutely.
Straight dookie balls.
My whole thing is, I get people sending music all the time.
Yeah.
I DJ as well.
Okay, that's fine.
And so, and my biggest thing is, I don't like telling people they suck, even if it sounds awful.
Yeah.
I just won't respond, because I feel like if you tell an artist, like, hey, this ain't it, or whatever.
Yeah.
Who's to say they don't go back to the drawing board?
Right.
Get their way to come back. And I'm looking crazy because I'm documented saying you suck.
Right. And now look at my biggest hater. Look at me now. Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah. It's not my cup of tea. Yeah. I feel like as an artist, though, you can kind of understand when somebody's not really feeling what you got going on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Signs are always
there. Yeah.
Signs are always there. So, when we at the top of 2026, what can we expect from G Litt for the rest of the year?
More singles, consistency. That's really what I've been praying about, and just all the people that I talked to about my music, which is a few people, about my plans, consistency. Like, that's it, because I think that's all I'm missing. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I could always get better with the music, and it will, but how do you do that? Being consistent. So consistent drops. 2027, I'm aiming to drop a project. So I just want to build up to that so that it could be big. That's it, though.
Absolutely, for sure. And are we expecting like an album, or we're just building things up?
Just building up. Just not seeing where it takes me, but I have a plan, but I keep it open, because you never know it's going to, like this. If I kept stuck to my plan, I wouldn't be here.
No, absolutely.
This was like, you know what I'm saying? I stepped out on faith, really.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that 100%. I was like, people looking to keep up with your social media, get your music, all that.
Okay, my name is G Litt, GEELITT. You can find me everywhere at @thereal.glitt. And then if you just type it in on Google, GEELITT, anything that you're looking for is going to pop up. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, all of that.
Absolutely. Yeah. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you.
Awesome. Make sure y'all tap in with G Litt. She's definitely next up. And you heard it here first. Man. YSN Radio is the coolest podcast in the South. We live in South by Southwest.
Facts.
Let's go.